The project we're working on, the Deer Brave, trying to incorporate our local images, our mascot, and some local wildlife, has been an exciting project for me as an artist. I'm getting to work on a large scale, which I've never worked. I usually work on handheld stones, stuff you can sort of cradle in your own arms, and to work on a 7-ton rock is just, it's an amazing experience. It's really fun to work that large too. You can really cover a lot of ground. Working this large, it involves a lot of hands at once, and we have about 600 students here, and all of them have had several different days working on the project, and they've all participated on the same project, not their own, the one that they're giving something to, and they can't take it with them necessarily. They're giving it up, so that's a really nice experience. All of the students participated in discussing what the idea should be. I mean, I already had the idea on my own and approached our PTA with a very specific model. But I went back to the classroom and asked the students, here are some ideas, what are some others? And they talked about what kinds of images might be appropriate, or what local images might be appropriate, other than the deer, you know, should we include a squirrel or something, or is a shark really relevant? And we would talk about those ideas. So take your time, make a name, and just work your way down that line. Okay, try to stay over here on the edge. So you're hitting the solid part. It's not cut behind that. You got to hit down here. Follow that line down. See how easy it comes out when you hit the right spot? There's nothing to stop you from breaking that out. There's nothing holding that rock in except the very bottom of it. Just lightly tap that out.
Seeing it take shape probably because it used to be just a piece of rock, and now it's really starting to look like a brave. It feels real good when you like knock off a big piece, because like sometimes maybe if you're like someone like me who you don't think, like they're not that like athletic or anything like that, and it's real surprising when you go and you knock off a big piece. Like Paul's the one who knocked off the corner, and he's good at kickball and stuff, but no one would really think that he could do all that.
All right. Well done. Just like that, the whole thing cracked. It just took that one swing, sent the whole message down.
Oh, it tickles me to death to walk out and see the children so involved in, you know, taking that hammer and hitting that, and then making necklaces out of the different stones. I like that because I see children are learning and they're excited about learning. To me, probably one of the best ways to get children involved is to get them excited. So we want to continue that here at our school.
When I grow up, I want to be a sculptor. You know, I want to, you know, I want to be the Michelangelo Jr., you know. I want to make sculptures, and, you know. At first, I kind of felt, you know, like it's going to take forever. We're not going to ever get it done. And then as it progressed, I kind of felt, you know, better. I'm starting to feel, you know, like it's getting closer to be finished.
To my knowledge, there was nobody else that has done a sculpture. So I feel like that, for one thing, it's good for our school, the PR. The sculpture has been a focal point for a lot of people. We've had community people interested in it. The children are really excited about it. So as far as I know, even in Jefferson County and the surrounding counties, nobody has their very own sculpture. So that's exciting. You know, in 5 or 10 years when they drive by and they're able to see that, just to know I helped, and you know, it's so big. The children have really enjoyed it.
I ask my students many questions about the year, what they liked, what they learned. And more often than not, they cited the sculpture as something which they enjoyed, or that taught them something about how to subtract. We talk about the math of it all, or to see something that's abstract. They love the term abstract now, and that's just a really big concept, to be able to see something that has the essence of the real thing, but not quite the real thing. You know, for an elementary student, that's really a great leap in thinking. And this project has helped all those aspects of their learning. It's not just fun and rocks. The sculpture is going to end up in front of the school. It's going to have a very prominent viewpoint. It's just sitting up on a concrete base a couple feet out of the ground. It's in the front of the school off our main highway. It's going to have a very visible location, which that excites me, that our community is going to have this major work of abstract art right in their face, you know, and they're going to have to confront it, and they're going to have to consider it. And I like that. I like giving that there to them and putting it there for them to consider. And having them accept it graciously, they want it. So many people have stopped by and we've got nothing but positive feedback. And I'm pleased with that. There was some hesitation. Wow, is Bullitt County ready for an abstract Native American in this time of political correctness? I think so. A lot of Native American ancestry in my background. I'm sure pleased with it. I'm happy with it.
One more hand for Mr. Kelty. Come on, boys.
I think our students are starving for experiences that incorporate their body and their mind at the same time. And to me, that is art. Art does that. It relies on the body and the mind simultaneously working together. It's not a video game. It's not a sport that maybe has a very routine aspect to it, but art, it constantly engages the body and the mind, and our students thrived off of that. I mean, they really soaked it up, and they wanted more. Even when their hands got tired, they wanted to hit more or come back later, and they never wanted to give it up. So I really think we engaged their intellect and their body at the same time, and students don't get enough of that. So I think that's been one of the major benefits of this project, is to really give them a hands-on intellectual experience.